Are you looking for secrets to living a happier and more peaceful life every day? In this video, we'll explore how to live simply, let go of stress, and maintain a positive attitude to achieve inner peace. Real-life stories and profound lessons will help you shift your perspective on life starting today. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe to the Living Peacefully channel, and turn on notifications so you won't miss meaningful content that inspires you to live a happier life every day. Happiness, a seemingly simple concept, has puzzled and intrigued humanity for centuries. Amid the hustle and bustle of modern society, people often lose sight of its true meaning. We are swept up in the relentless cycle of expectations, pressures, and unending desires. Everyone wants more wealth, more success, more recognition. But have you ever paused to ask yourself, do these things truly bring lasting happiness? Modern life resembles a rushing river, carrying people along without giving them a moment to pause. In this whirlwind, we often confuse happiness with fleeting satisfaction. A new phone, luxury goods, or an extravagant vacation may bring temporary joy, but they cannot fill the void within. Happiness is not something external or unattainable. It is an inner state of harmony, a balance between your soul and the world around you. Imagine a moment of peace, an early morning bathed in gentle sunlight streaming through your window, a warm cup of tea beside your favorite book, or a heartfelt conversation with a loved one. These small, simple things possess a magical power to heal and bring joy. So why do we so often chase happiness in distant and complicated places? Today's society traps people in cycles of comparison and competition. Social media, with its polished images and curated success stories, creates an unrealistic standard of happiness. We are pressured to be perfect, to achieve more, to be deemed successful. But these pursuits only weigh down the soul, pushing dreams of happiness further out of reach. True happiness is not a destination but a journey. It does not require you to compete or prove yourself. Instead, happiness asks you to slow down, listen to yourself, and cherish the present moment. It is the ability to find joy in small things, peace in stillness, and clarity within your soul. In a world as complex as ours, a pressing question arises: how can we reclaim happiness? The answer lies in simplicity. Simplicity is not just about decluttering your life, it is a way of living, loving, and savoring every moment. Happiness is letting go of what doesn't belong to you and holding on to what truly brings you joy. When we reflect, we realize that happiness isn't about how much we have but how we appreciate what we already possess. It is about contentment, love, and sharing. Above all, happiness is a choice to live authentically, to find joy in the simplest of things. Start your journey to happiness today by pausing, listening, and appreciating yourself. You will see that happiness has never been far away. It has always been present in the moments we truly live. Happiness, a short, simple word, holds an endless depth of human aspiration and pursuit. In the relentless journey to find meaning and value in life, we often forget that happiness isn't something distant or complex. It resides in simplicity, a life stripped of unnecessary burdens, leaving room for serenity and genuine joy. Living simply doesn't mean giving up everything to live in poverty or isolation. Instead, it's a deliberate choice, a way of life where we focus on what truly matters. In today's fast-paced world, simplicity is like a refreshing breeze, offering peace amidst life's chaos. Imagine life as a house. When that house is cluttered with unnecessary items, it becomes cramped and suffocating. Similarly, our minds can become overwhelmed with complicated thoughts and needless worries, inadvertently creating a heavy burden. Living simply is about decluttering the mind, letting go of what no longer serves us, and making space for peace and clarity. Simplicity redefines happiness. Have you noticed that the greatest joys often come from the smallest things? A stranger's kind smile, the gentle sunlight of an early morning, or a warm family dinner. These simple moments hold a magical power to heal and bring lasting happiness. When we learn to cherish these moments, we understand that happiness isn't about how much we own but how deeply we appreciate and savor life's fleeting moments. A crucial aspect of simplicity is the ability to let go. We often cling to things that have lost their meaning, a relationship devoid of emotion, a dream no longer aligned with our path, or unrealistic expectations of ourselves. Holding on to these weighs us down and prevents us from moving forward. Letting go is not defeat but an act of courage. It's acknowledging that to receive more, our hands must release what no longer fits. Living simply also means confronting ourselves. In a world brimming with noise and distractions, listening to our inner voice becomes a challenge. Only when we truly connect with our inner selves can we understand our core values. This is when we recognize whether the dreams and ambitions we chase are truly ours or shaped by societal pressure and external expectations. Simplicity teaches us contentment. Modern society constantly pushes us to strive for more wealth, more possessions, more achievements. But this endless race only exhausts us. Contentment doesn't mean giving up on dreams, it's about pausing to appreciate what we already have. It's finding joy in a warm cup of tea, a productive day, or a quiet moment of reflection. Living simply is a journey, not a destination. It requires patience, courage, and mindfulness. Yet, as you embark on this path, you'll discover that simplicity not only brings happiness but also allows you to experience life more fully. It's how we move beyond merely existing to truly being, with a light heart, a peaceful mind, and a resilient spirit ready to embrace life's challenges. In life, there are emotional scars invisible to the eye but profoundly rooted in the depths of our souls. These scars manifest as grudges, pain caused by hurtful words, or memories we'd rather forget. Often, we unconsciously cling to these wounds, allowing them to fester and weigh us down in sorrowful memories. Forgiveness and letting go, though seemingly simple, are the keys that unlock the doors of hidden corners in our minds, paving the way to a more peaceful and independent life. Forgiveness is an act of great virtue, yet it can feel like a fierce battle within the mind. When we are hurt, our hearts instinctively hold tight to the pain as a form of self-protection. However, holding on to these memories doesn't erase the hurt, it embeds the pain deeper into our psyche. Forgiveness isn't about forgetting or denying what happened, it's a deliberate choice to stop letting the past disrupt the peace of the present. It's the moment you realize forgiveness isn't for others, it's for yourself. In life, broken relationships and unmet expectations are inevitable. Yet when we understand that nothing is permanent, we find it easier to let go of things that no longer serve us. Letting go is not mere abandonment but an art of liberating the soul. When we let go, we are prioritizing ourselves and reclaiming the moments of peace we deserve. Imagine packing for a journey. If you overload your bag with unnecessary items, you'll tire quickly, burdened by things that don't belong on your trip. Life operates in much the same way. Clinging to pain or resentment only adds unnecessary weight to the journey toward happiness. When you learn to let go, you gift yourself the opportunity to start afresh, carrying a lighter heart and a freer mind. The power of forgiveness and letting go lies in the ability to accept. Acceptance is not submission to adversity, it's the acknowledgement that some things in life are beyond our control. Acceptance fosters resilience, allowing us to remain steady even amid external turbulence. Forgiveness and letting go are not just personal acts of liberation but also transformative tools for building a better world. When we learn to forgive, We radiate compassion and understanding to others, reducing conflict and division. By letting go, we create space for love and empathy to thrive. Learn to forgive, let go, and live without holding on. You will discover that in the moments when you create space for peace and love to ignite, you are drawing closer to true happiness. In any circumstance, a smile is the most universal language of humanity, sometimes a subtle yet profound key to unlocking clarity amidst life's complexities. A smile isn't merely an expression of joy but carries within it the power to heal and spread positivity to everyone it touches. Its magic lies not only in its ability to connect but also in the way it transforms our attitude and shapes the course of our lives. When life's burdens weigh heavily upon you, a smile can feel like a beam of light breaking through the darkness. Smiling in the face of hardship is not a sign of naivete but a symbol of a soul brimming with hope and unwavering faith. It reminds us that no adversity can dim the light of optimism. A positive attitude isn't about pretending or denying the pain that life brings. It's a conscious choice to view life with warmth and grace, finding positivity even in the toughest moments. Someone with a positive attitude isn't immune to failure but embraces it with courage, learning and growing from each setback. A smile also has an extraordinary ability to connect. It's a silent, universal language understood by people of all backgrounds. A smile is like a radio signal without words, carrying messages of love, kindness, and hope. When we smile at others, even strangers, we share a part of our positive energy with them. And when a smile is returned, it creates a cycle of shared happiness, a mutual exchange of light and warmth. In moments of difficulty, a person who can still smile is a testament to resilience. That smile isn't just a sign of belief but a way to radiate positivity. Even when the world turns away, a smile serves as a gentle reminder that we are the architects of our own lives, not mere victims of circumstance. A positive attitude isn't an innate trait, it's a skill that can be learned and nurtured. It starts with the simplest habits, smiling at yourself in the mirror each morning or seeking something positive in every situation. Scientists have proven that smiling not only reduces stress but also boosts the immune system and elevates mood. Remember, a smile is a gift that costs nothing to give but holds immeasurable value. It's the gateway to happiness and inner peace, creating meaningful connections with the world around us. So smile often. Not only will you transform your own day, but you'll also brighten the tomorrow of countless others. Life is a series of fleeting moments, with each passing second akin to a letter from nature, bearing intangible yet profoundly meaningful values. Strangely, we often overlook these gifts as our minds remain preoccupied with past memories or anxieties about an uncertain future. This very tendency keeps us from living fully in the present, the only moment we truly possess. Accepting the present requires courage, understanding, and a peaceful heart. Often, we confront the present with a stream of what ifs. What if I had acted differently? What if tomorrow turns out worse? What if I had more? While these thoughts may seem like sources of motivation, they are in fact invisible burdens that drag us into an endless cycle of worry and self-doubt. In truth, accepting the present does not mean ignoring or covering up difficulties but rather recognizing with clarity that this moment is the only one where change and meaning can be created. By focusing on what lies within our reach, we can actively shape life rather than letting it drift aimlessly. When you accept the present, you open your heart to challenges as integral parts of life's grand picture. Obstacles and hardships are not barriers to progress, they are catalysts that make you stronger. Acceptance enables us to see that it is not our circumstances but our perceptions of them that shape our joy and serenity. Living fully means finding joy in even the simplest of things. A sunrise, a warm cup of tea, or a smile can anchor us to the here and now. When we dedicate our full attention and heart to the present, each moment transforms into a unique and precious miracle. Acceptance of the present is also a step toward freedom from the weight of past memories and freedom from the endless loop of future anxieties. When the mind is unshackled from these chains, we come to realize that happiness is not a destination but the journey itself. Remember, the most valuable pieces of life are those moments when we live fully in the present. Everything you desire or fear ultimately leads back to this very moment. Living fully is the key to not only finding happiness but also turning each moment into cherished and priceless memories. In the quest for happiness, we often encounter questions that seem intangible yet deeply rooted in the human psyche. What is happiness? How can one live a happy life? For those who have found the light of serenity, happiness is not a gift bestowed randomly but a conscious choice, a deliberate act requiring heartfelt commitment. We are born into an imperfect world. Each day, we face challenges, pain, and a mixture of successes and failures. However, amid this turmoil, we have the power to choose how we respond. Life is not defined by what it hands us but by how we decide to hold and shape what's in our grasp. Happiness lies in the ability to see light in darkness, hope in adversity, and the courage to overcome oneself to grow and become better. Happiness is not found in grand gestures or triumphant moments. Instead, it often resides in the simplest of things, in love and sharing, in the awareness that we are truly alive. Sometimes, happiness is merely the sense of peace that comes with gazing at a clear blue sky after a storm. It is the time spent with loved ones, the joy of reading a meaningful book, or the quiet moments of reflection that reconnect us with our inner selves. Choosing happiness is not always an easy task. Sometimes it requires letting go of what has outlived its purpose, confronting pain with bravery, or accepting the things we cannot change. Yet, when you decide to choose happiness, you ignite the greatest motivation to transform your life. You declare, I deserve joy, I deserve to face challenges without losing my balance. Happiness is a proactive choice, a mental state, rather than an end result. It's about cultivating the habit of seeking positivity in every situation so that you not only take charge of your life but also become a source of happiness for those around you. Choosing happiness means sharing positivity, leaving a ripple of constructive impact on your community. Finally, remember, happiness is never something you must wait for. It lies in how you choose to perceive the world, in how you treasure every moment, and in how you spread joy. Start choosing happiness from this very moment by opening your heart to yourself and the world around you. This choice, no matter how small it begins, rewards you with values far greater than you could ever imagine.